What is, what it was, what it do, y'all? It's your Jackie from Hey Jackie Beauty, and welcome back to my channel. So we are going to do update numero tres on my hair, and this is mostly postpartum and beyond, or at least the first half of beyond, because I'll do one more part of this. But anyway, if you guys want to hear about my hair update, then keep on watching. Also, want to make sure you guys get a chance to subscribe and join the beauty club. We'd love to have you be part of the family. So hit that bell button so you get notifications when I upload. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yes, those 3 platforms. And so yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, let's get on with this update. Alright, so it is late at night again. I am in front of my computer going over the archives and seeing what I have. So let's get into these videos. So this one will be a little bit different from my last video because this will be mostly iPhone footage. So just letting you guys know that, and I will be talking throughout most of this video too. Very close to the point before I delivered, I got my hair twisted in 2 strand twists. I think I talked about that before. I didn't really like them, honestly. It just wasn't my hairstyle of choice, even though they looked really cute and did great for, you know, the time and purpose that I had it in. Abiba did great with the style. It just didn't last as long as braids, which is what I was used to. I just had them in basically like before the baby, and I kept them in pretty much until I moved. Also, if nobody told you, this is about 4 or 5 days after giving birth. You still look pregnant after you give birth to your child. It took me about a month. Actually less than a month. I was probably like a week or 2 for me to fully like flatten out. But yeah, definitely looked pregnant for a long time. So if you guys don't know, I gave birth to my little girl up in Portland, and I stayed there for a month, and then I moved down to Eugene with my family. And when I moved, I was ready to get these things out. And so you see me here in front of the sink breastfeeding my child while doing my hair. And I have the build-up buster because I was busting out that build-up from the 2 strand twist. This is just hashtag real life. No, I did not shed a lot at all. And I was very, 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 very surprised. Like, this is just like less than a handful. And so definitely all of the hormones and vitamins running through me after having the baby were working overtime. But that doesn't last for forever. Anyway, excuse my throat, it's the end of the day. Then I decided to cut my hair again. But this time, my mom helped me. And so, let me turn on this brightness. So bright. There you go. You can see my skin color. I blew out my hair. I did not flat iron it this time, but still, you can see the difference. And if I can get footage of both of them, I'll compare it, but you can see how much my hair grew. This was the first time blowing up my hair that it had reached like armpit length, and it was ridiculous. So I knew if I like flat ironed it, it would have gone past that. So either way, you can see in this clip how uneven my hair was. It was very uneven, so that let me know it needed a trim. This time I did try and buy new scissors, and I tried to make sure they were very sharp. I didn't know a scissor sharpener. I don't know what you call people who sharpen tools. Didn't know anyone down here in Eugene. I didn't even know one in Portland. But I tried my best to make sure they were sharp. They weren't sharp enough. Just letting you know. So anyway, my mom does do an amazing job trimming my hair. So thank you, Mommy. It wasn't your fault. It was the scissors. And I'm not saying that like just to make you feel better. I'm being serious. She trimmed my hair, and you can see the result here. It didn't take off much, honestly. I was surprised. It looked really good. And then after that, I was just trying to live my best life, being a new mom. It was a lot. And I'll talk more about postpartum personally, like in a different video. But yeah, hair was like the last thing on my mind. So I tried to do a lot of styles that were very low maintenance, twist outs, that kind of thing. And I really wasn't, you know, figuring out what worked well with my hair because my hair seems very dry and just unreceptive to the products I used to use before. So I had to change a lot of things. This was the time that I used Olaplex. For some reason, I thought I had footage in here about it, and so sadly, I don't. But that just means I have to repurchase the products and do a review for you guys so you can see it in my hair. Just to let you know, loved it, loved the whole line, and I felt like it actually did help and did work with my hair. It's funny too because I think Jayla Majette was going through very similar things with her hair postpartum as I was, even though I'm sure I believe Jackson's older than my daughter. But yeah, going through very similar things, including shedding, but not shedding in the way of like losing hair, because as you saw in like the pictures, not only from when I took out the twist, but then when I straightened my hair, I didn't lose much hair, but it was more so shedding around my edges. My edges were suffering, and I think you can see in the video too, right here for sure, I'll show it to you right there. This poor girl took out my edges, and my hair around my temples are gone. So you can see they filled back in pretty nicely, but they're still short. It's right here and also around my temples, which I didn't notice temples around my ears. And I didn't notice this until like much later. It actually was like really sad because when I first transitioned to natural, these were the first hairs that I had cut. And so I was kind of attached to my little sideburn hairs because they were like my first like steps into being natural. And so it was exciting, but you know, it happens. You lose your hair, it grows back. So it was around this time that I kind of like, I knew I had to do something. So I reached out to Andrea on Instagram. I've been following her for a while because I found out that she was the only certified like level 3 Diva Curl hairstylist in Portland. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but from looking at things, I think she was the only one. And she was the only one, at least for me, that like had pictures and evidence of like her actually cutting curly hair and it looking good. So I had been on the wait list for a long time actually, but I think that was before she had her second child. And so I just figured I'd reach out to her. So I messaged her on Instagram. She was so sweet and so responsive and got me in, and I went and got my hair cut by a professional with good sharp scissors and who knew what they were doing. Got my hair cut by Andrea, and here I have a few clips from her Instagram. I didn't know what to expect, so I was like I just wanted to go in and see what would happen because I also didn't know Andrea personally. This one I was like, let me just feel it out and, you know, see how my hair looks afterwards, which my hair looked really great. First of all, I didn't really realize how many like scraggly long pieces I had randomly throughout my entire head that just really did not let my hair be shaped nicely. And so she fixed that and she gave me a shape according to what I had before. And so I had the little side part and my hair kind of in a, I don't know what you call it. It's not a heart. It was almost like kind of more like brown layers-ish, I think. I don't know what the terms are, but yeah, that's what my hair looked like. You can see it in the picture. After the haircut, I experimented more with my hair and doing different styles. I changed my part, and I did a few other things, but I want to save that for the last video. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to make it really short because it's honestly not too much information. It's just to let you know, like, during postpartum, especially like those first 6 months or so of recovery, your body and your hair is just getting back to its normal balance. So you're having an excess of hormones, and it's just, hormones absolutely have a lot to do with the health of your hair. What happens internally definitely shows itself externally. So I'm just saying, be patient with yourself during postpartum. Just know it's not gonna last forever. I can attest to that. My hair has gotten better, and you'll see in the 4th update, and I kind of let you guys know like how my hair is doing. It absolutely got better, and it just took time. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know, have you gone through postpartum hair? How was it for you? Was it about the same as mine? Was it more dramatic? Was it really nothing at all? Yeah, I want to know. And if you haven't gone through postpartum, what's the craziest thing you've done to your own hair where you kind of regretted it afterwards? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks again for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys later. Much love. Bye.